Howdy y'all, welcome back to Captain Coot of RC. Today we're going to start off the Mt10 Rebuild, Repair, and Maintenance series. I'm going to start it off with just simple washing. As you can see, the car is filthy. And it's still broken, but we'll get to that after we clean it. And all I really do to wash it is I use a regular garden hose with a little garden sprayer on it, nothing special. I'll show you that when we get outside. I use heavy duty silicone spray and classic WD-40. Pretty simple regimen. It gets it really clean, it conditions the plastics, and it makes it easy when it comes to wash it. Now, here's one of the variables. If you don't know if your ESC is waterproof, remove it. It's not hard to remove it, it's very simple. All you do is disconnect, get your wires, follow it up into your receiver box, pull it out, remember which way it goes, positive, negative, signal, etc., etc. Get that out of there. If you don't think your motor's waterproof, get it out of there. My electronics are waterproof, so I'll go ahead and get it wet. I'm not worried about it. The other thing you need to do, remove the tires. You don't want to get these tires soaking wet with a garden hose. You just don't want to do it. The foams will get all soaking wet, they'll get all mud in it, they'll start deteriorating, molding, and it makes the car it'll make the foams and tires not last long. So remove the tires is the first thing I'm going to do. Alrighty y'all, now that we got the wheels off, you can see, everybody who didn't believe me that I got Hot Racing hex subs on there. Hot Racing hex subs plus 15. They fit perfect. With a little bit of modifications, they fit perfect. I'll do a video on those coming up soon. But right now the series is maintenance repairs. Alright, so now that I got the wheels off, we're going to get this outside, and we're going to start the pre-soak with a WD-40. You do a pre-soak with WD-40, and after you do your rinse off, you come back with the silicone. I'll show you more in detail once we get it outside. See you in a bit. Alright, so now that we're outside, all I'm really going to use is a garden sprayer. Get the truck out. I'm going to start the soaking. The WD-40, this is going to loosen up all the grease, the grime, the silicone oils, any rotar oils. Sorry, that wasn't a good filming job I just did. I'm just going to spray it. Douse it down. Sorry, I'm not doing the best filming. I'm trying to watch where I'm spraying. Alright, get the top side done, and flip it upside down. Just spray. Flip it over this side. There it is, squirt. I apologize, my filming's not very well. Alright. Trying to do this in real time and show you exactly how I do it. So as you see, I just sprayed it down, WD-40. Now when I'm spraying off, I like to use that little, they got a fan setting on it. It's gentle, but it works well. All I do is just start squirting it down. Try to get all the angles. Try to get all the angles. Oh, this is difficult holding it like this. Well, spray down. Want to make sure you get all up by the differentials, all sides of the suspension components. The more angles you can spray, the better. Alright. I'm going to flip her over, do some more spraying. Alrighty, that looks good. Let me do a quick look through real quick. Oh, this thing won't stay on that. Alright. Make sure there's no dirt buildup or anything. Miss anything? Well, that looks pretty clean. Looks really clean. Oops. You can see. Alrighty. So now that that rinse is done, be right back. We'll get the silicone spray. Oh, there's a little bit of grime in there. See the grime? I gotta get that rinsed out real quick. Hold on. Move these straps. Alright, that looks better. See all the grime's gone. Differentials look nice and clean. Alrighty. Now let me go get the silicone oil. I'll show you how I do that. Alright. So now that I got the car all rinsed off, cleaned up with the WD-40, and I haven't taken a blow dryer to it, see, it's still dripping wet. Alright? Still dripping wet. So now I'm going to take the silicone oil. What the silicone oil does is it helps make the water it repels the water off all the plastics, and it also conditions the plastics, and it also covers up, seals the oil that's left over from the WD-40 that attracts a lot of dirt. So this plays multiple roles. WD-40 is more for cleaning and conditioning. This is for conditioning and sealing. So now that I'm done, I just start spraying. I mean, spray it down, spray it down. Spray it down, spray it down. Just spray, spray, spray. Spray the shit out of it. Every angle you can find, spray. Alright. So I got that far. Flip it over. Now watch what it does on the underside. You can watch the water move. It lifts the water off of the plastics and allows the water to just fall off the plastic and not soak into the plastic and dry it out. Now that it's all sprayed down, all I simply do, set it in the sun, let it dry. If you want, set it upside down so it drains. Alright y'all, after it dries for about an hour or so in the sun, this is what it looks like. And you can see everything's nice and shiny, clean, conditioned. Got one strap that's a little ugly. I didn't spray that very well. But you see, overall, it looks really, really well. Really clean. Really nice. Spick and span, spick and span, spick and span, just like we like it, right? Now the benefit to using all the silicone too is when it displaces all the water, it displaces all the water off of all the hardware, which we all know water and metal tends to rust a lot. Got to redo my antenna thing, but I saw that fall off when I was giving it a wash. Make sure when you guys are washing it, keep an eye out for little stuff like my antenna fell out, okay? And it's not detrimental, you know, but you don't want this thing flopping around and accidentally getting caught into one of your axles or something. So make sure you keep an eye on stuff when you're washing your cars. Okay, now for the wheels, what I like to do, since we didn't have the wheels on the car when we were washing it, I'll take some WD-40. I'll give it a squirt. Okay, give it a squirt on the edges. If it's dry, give it a squirt. Flip it around. Give it a squirt. Then after this, we're just going to wipe it down with the rag. I'll show you what they look like after that. Alrighty, y'all. Here she is all cleaned up. Yeah, she's still broken. But don't you worry about her being broken just yet. We're going to get her fixed up. We got some of the parts here already. Not that one. Okay. We got the one part we need for the bottom. Now we're just waiting on the gearbox and bulkhead. Once that gets here, we'll be able to get it repaired. That'll probably be in a few videos of the series. Next video, we're going to take a look at shocks. We're going to remove the shocks, take them out, take them apart, clean them up real nice. Then we're going to change the fluid in them. I'm also going to give you a couple pointers I've found on these shocks. Found one little thing that tends to go wrong every once in a while. Mine came like it out of the box. It was a very simple fix, but it's something to be very aware of on the Mt10 shocks. When you get the upgrade shocks, or if you get the upgrade shocks, you won't have to worry about that. However, those shocks are really expensive. To get all 4 shocks, it's like $80, $90, and I don't see the need for it. With as much abuse as I put this car through, I don't see the need for those $80 shocks, especially for this small of a rig. I've ordered a few other sets of shocks that I thought would work, and I'll tell you right now, the ZD Racing shocks don't fit. The Ghoul Racing shocks for the Traxxas, Stampede, Haas, and Slash don't fit. So don't try ordering those and think they're going to fit and work well. They don't. I'm telling you right now from experience, they don't. And when you get the right fluid in these shocks, they perform very, very well. I have no complaints about them. Every once in a while, you might bend a shock shaft. To be honest, I bent one in my year of ownership of this. I've already replaced it, so I don't need to make a video on that. Or I probably won't be making a video on that, to be honest, unless I bend it again. Yeah, that does it for today's video. Just simple WD-40 and some silicone oil. It doesn't have to be this brand. You can get, I got another brand over here. This is another brand I've used. This brand right here works really well, but it's really expensive by 3-in-1. But any type of silicone lube, silicone oil, heavy duty silicone, just you need a silicone spray. Doesn't matter which one you get, just silicone. Pre-soak WD-40, rinse it off, gentle garden hose. Do your final soak in some silicone. Let it dry in the sun for an hour or 2. You're done. take the wheels, make sure you do it with the wheels off. Spray the wheels down with some WD-40, wipe them down with a towel. They look good. And, all right. Truck looks almost brand new. So that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, next video is going to be about the shocks.